I see. Today, that already in the last class we have discussed about the current and types of current and current density. And it is very clear that current density is a vector quantity, current is a scalar quantity. No, current density is a microscopic quantity, current is the macroscopic quantity. Now, the question may be here now that if the current is set off through a conductor due to the flow of the free electrons, you must be guessing or you must be thinking that way. The speed of the electron is nothing but the speed of the current. No, actually the speed of the electron is comparatively it is 0.1 to 1 centimeter per second. But the speed of the current is speed of the light. So speed of the current, speed of the electron is nothing but the speed of the current. Whatever you were thinking in class 10th, that thought you remove and throw it out. That is wrong. So what one is the correct one? The correct one is that, let us discuss the drift velocity of electron here. What is the drift velocity? Drift velocity, drift. Drift velocity. What is the drift velocity? It is the average velocity. It is the average velocity it is the average velocity with which the free electrons electrons in a conductor get drifted in a direction opposite to the direction of applied electric field. Applied electric field. It is the average velocity with which the electrons are drifted opposite to that of the electric field. ऐसे भी लिख सकते you can write. It is the average velocity with which the electrons are drifted opposite to that of the applied electric field. The important word is that it is average velocity, and second one, it is moving opposite to that of the electric field. And you know it, electron will be moving always opposite to that of the electric field. Electron is negative charge के कारण से it is moving opposite to that of the electric field. Clear है ना? But the speed or the velocity, whatever you are thinking, that is the average velocity. A particular average velocity with which the electrons are drifted. The explanation part, clearly you just explanation part try to understand. And if you miss it, to understand means many things you will be losing. Suppose when no PD is applied, you do not apply the potential difference, because if you apply the potential difference, electrons will be moving in a uniform direction, particular direction, that will be giving you the electric current. The charges flown will be there. But you do not apply the PD now. When no PD is applied, my first explanation part is when no PD is applied. When no PD is applied, potential difference हम दिए नहीं. पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस हम मेंटेन नहीं किए. Can't you understand ना? हाँ, तो what will happen to the electrons there? फ्री इलेक्ट्रॉन्स कंडक्टर के अंदर तो फ्री इलेक्ट्रॉन्स करेंगे क्या बताओ? Because they are moving randomly in the different directions. Someone is moving along this way, someone is moving along this way, someone is moving along this way, someone is this way, this way. They move randomly. They move randomly. So what will be its average velocity in this case? As they move randomly, average velocity becomes zero. ठीक है. As the when no PD is applied, the electrons move in their respective velocities, and hence their average velocity becomes zero. So what will be the average velocity in these cases? You tell it as the u1. u1 उनका initial velocity था. u1 plus u2 plus dot 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 plus un. उनका average velocity divided by n, that is equal to zero. Average velocity becomes zero. यहाँ तक क्लियर है? यहाँ तक क्लियर है? when PD is applied, हम जब PD अप्लाई कर दें, when PD is applied, मतलब इस केसेस में no current flows also, no current flows, no current flows, no current flows. When PD is applied, जब हम PD अप्लाई कर दे, what is happening to the electrons? Let us see it. When PD is applied, second phase में हम देखो, when PD is applied, so what will happen? The electrical force will be exerted on the electrons. When PD is applied, automatically electric field will be set up. कंडक्टर देखो, जब PD is apply कर दे, electric field will be along this direction, higher PD, higher potential to lower potential, and the electrons will start accelerating, because whenever the electrons are in the electric field, the force will be experiencing on the electron, and due to that applied forces, the electrons start accelerating. Yes or no? Yes or no? So simply you can write, due to the applied PD, electric field is set off and the electrons start accelerating. The free electrons starts accelerating. Up to that you understand or not? Yes or no? Yes. And as and when they are accelerating, वहाँ पे इलेक्ट्रॉन में खाली नहीं है, कंडक्टर से खाली नहीं है, फील्ड नहीं है, दौड़ के भाग जाएगा. Because many number of electrons are there, they will be colliding with the electrons, other electrons. They will be colliding with the other electrons. Clear? Or the group of atoms. So what will happen? As they were accelerating, they were increasing their velocities, speed was increasing. When they are colliding with each other, automatically their speed falls down. But on the back you are finding the electric force is there. Again the electric force is there. Electric field is there. The speed will be falling down just after the collision. Again these electrons will be rising off and will be moving with the speed and will be accelerating again. So in this manner, what happens to other electrons? All the electrons, they will simply follow the stop and go process. Stop and go, they will be accelerating, they will be colliding, they will fall down, again they will rising up, again they will accelerate, they will move. In this manner, stop and go motion takes place. यहाँ तक समझ में आया? तो as a result, what you will get it? As a result, we will be finding all the electrons, they will be acquiring with a small average velocity. Small average velocity हमको मिलेगा over all the electrons, and that small average velocity is told as the drift velocity. That small average velocity is called the drift velocity. यहाँ तक समझ में आया? And they will be maintaining, they will be running opposite to that of the electric field with a constant velocity, that is called the drift velocity. So clearly हम लोग let us see it. हाँ तो सुना ही नहीं इसलिए नहीं मिला, तो सुना है क्या? व्हाट यू हैव हर्ड, यू टेल मी, एक सेंटेंस सुना, बता क्या सुना? नहीं, दैट इज द लास्ट सेंटेंस, बिफोर दैट व्हाट यू, एक ही सेंटेंस बता, व्हाट हैपेंड, व्हाट इज हैपनिंग देयर। हाँ नहीं, उससे पहले बता, उससे पहले बता, जब इलेक्ट्रॉन्स है ना, इलेक्ट्रॉन्स है, दीज आर द चार्ज पार्टिकल्स है, इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड तो अप्लाइड ऑलरेडी है, तो इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड मतलब इट विल बी प्रोवाइडिंग द फोर्स टू द इलेक्ट्रॉन्स. So what is the formula is expressing for that? Which, how do you know that force is acting on the electrons? Because E equal to F by Q, F equal to EQ, small e into capital E, force. The force will be acting on the electron, and as the force is acting on the electrons will be accelerating. Force is there, automatically the electrons will be accelerating. As the electrons are accelerating, what will happen to the electron? They will collide with other electrons. बहुत सारे इलेक्ट्रॉन में कोलाइड है, खाली एक ही इलेक्ट्रॉन ऊपर फोर्स अप्लाई नहीं हो रहा है, सारे इलेक्ट्रॉन ऊपर फोर्स अप्लाई हो रहा है. All the electrons will be moving opposite to that of the applied electric field, and they will be colliding they will be colliding themselves. वो एक दूसरे के साथ टकराएंगे, टकराने के बाद उनका स्पीड गिर नहीं जाएगा, स्पीड इमीडिएटली फॉल डाउन करेगा. फिर बट इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड ऑलरेडी अप्लाइड है, फिर क्या करेंगे, वो एक्सीलरेट करना शुरू करेंगे. इन दिस मैनर इफ यू कैलकुलेट द एवरेज वेलोसिटी ऑफ ऑल द फ्री इलेक्ट्रॉन्स, that is it becomes a constant average velocity, small average velocity, small velocity, all will be moving with towards opposite to that of the electric field, small field speed में जाएंगे, and that speed is near about to 0.1 to 1 centimeter per second. वो जो स्मॉल स्पीड में दौड़ना शुरू करेंगे उसको हम लोग ड्रिफ्ट वेलोसिटी बोलते हैं. समझ में आ रहा है ना? दैट इज ड्रिफ्ट वेलोसिटी, that is the drift velocity. अभी just you have to find out the mathematical expression for the drift velocity, how it is. Suppose PD is applied, no doubt what will be the electric field? The electric field, what is the formula for the electric field? So you are getting electric field here, you are getting electric field, that is E equal to V by L, V by L, but minus nahi, yeah? E equal to minus V by L is the electric field. So what is the force experienced on the electron? Force experienced by electron F, that is electric force, that is equal to, what is the force experiencing on it? F equal to minus small e into capital E, क्योंकि स्मॉल ई तो चार्ज है ना, माइनस स्मॉल ई इंटू कैपिटल ई, और दैट इज फोर्स इक्वल टू, यू नो दैट इज फोर्स इक्वल टू, नो इट मास इंटू एक्सीलरेशन, तो मास इंटू एक्सीलरेशन इक्वल टू माइनस ई कैपिटल ई. तो व्हाट इज द एक्सीलरेशन? एक्सीलरेशन इक्वल टू माइनस ई कैपिटल ई बाई एम, दैट इज द एक्सीलरेशन ऑफ द इलेक्ट्रॉन. द इलेक्ट्रॉन विल बी एक्सीलरेटिंग बाय दिस वैल्यू, the electrons will be accelerating by this value, A equal to minus E capital E upon M. This is the acceleration of the electron. Clear? So electron will be accelerating by these values. Now suppose if T1 and T2, if T1 T2 Tn be the average time interval, average time interval between two consecutive collision, मतलब एक एक कॉलिजन जो हो रहा है ना, एक कॉलिजन, सपोज वन इलेक्ट्रॉन गया दूसरे इलेक्ट्रॉन को टकराया, उनके बीच में जो कॉलिजन बीच में टाइम इंटरवल हो गया T1 है. consecutive, second T2, third, ऐसे करके we are taking the time interval between two successive collisions. So what will be the velocity acquired by the electron? Because all the electrons, they will be colliding, and in between the two collisions, suppose that electron is running here and running and colliding, just whenever just it is colliding, before that it will attain the final velocity. The velocity is acquired by electrons. How much? Final velocity we are telling. Velocity is acquired by electrons. Acquired by electrons are, the velocities acquired by electrons are, what are the velocities? You can apply the formula. V1 equal to, how much you are finding? V1 equal to, V equal to U plus AT. Initial velocity was U1. So V1 equal to U1 initial velocity plus acceleration A था and time interval T1 था. Clear? पहला इलेक्ट्रॉन का. And second electron we are finding V2 है and उनका initial velocity U2 and acceleration A and time interval T2. And this manner so on we get it, the final velocities of the electron during successive collisions. So you take the average of it. If you calculate the average, Vd equal to, what will be the average? That is equal, because the average velocity is called the drift velocity, that is V1 upon n, that is the average velocity. So just you calculate it here, that is equal to U1 plus AT1 bracketed plus U2 plus AT2 and like that upon n, and this is equal to, you just collect the U1 only, U1 plus U2 plus dot 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 Un by n bracket closed plus A is taken out and remaining is the T1 plus T2 plus dot 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 upon n, and this is equal to, because U1 plus U2 plus Un, that initial average velocity of all the electrons was 0. Already previously it is told as 0, plus you are finding A, and this is told as the tau. I am taking it, that is the relaxation time, average relaxation time. I am taking this T. So you are finding acceleration into T. ये जो tau ले लेते हैं, मतलब tau टाइप का लिख रहे ना, that is called the average relaxation time. This is equal to T1 plus T2. What happened? By n is called, this is called average relaxation time. It's called average relaxation time. Relaxation time, मतलब the time whichever is taking in between the collision, that is actually relaxation time. During that time that the electrons remain relaxed, that is why it is told as the relaxation time. So finally Vd, how much you are finding? And you are finding the drift velocity Vd equal to how much you are finding? The Vd you are finding, Vd equal to माइनस ए जगह में डाल दो, माइनस स्मॉल ई कैपिटल ई अपन एम इंटू रिलैक्सेशन टाइम, दैट इज Vd इक्वल टू माइनस स्मॉल ई कैपिटल ई एंड रिलैक्सेशन टाइम अपन एम. ठीक है ना? क्लियर है? वो होता है तुम्हारा ड्रिफ्ट वेलोसिटी. ठीक है ना? द नेगेटिव साइन दैट इज क्लियरली इंडिकेटिंग, हाँ हाँ, the negative sign is indicating that the electrons are drifted opposite to that of the electric field. Electric field जिस डायरेक्शन में जा रहे हैं उनका opposite डायरेक्शन में मूव करता है. Vd इक्वल टू माइनस, हाँ बेटा, व्हाट हैपेंड? इस तरफ टेढ़ा कैसे कर दिया? हाँ, v इक्वल टू ए टी कैसा है? ए वाला, हाँ ए वाला, हाँ हाँ, क्या प्रॉब्लम हो गया? ए टी है ना, ए टी है ना, ए टी दिख रहे ना, ए टी दिख रही है, ये वाला इक्वेशन देखो, वी डी इक्वल टू ए टी, ए इंटू रिलैक्सेशन टाइम, and you are putting the values of a here. A already it is calculated previously, that is minus small a. कहाँ बीड की जगह? ये जगह में नहीं है तो हाँ 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 हाँ, क्या अक्सर पूछ रही है पता? आ गया ना समझ में? ओके ओके, तो वी डी इक्वल टू माइनस, तो हम लोग को फाइनली मिला, हम लोग को दिस इज द एक्चुअली व्हाट यू गेट इट, दैट वी डी इक्वल टू v drift velocity equal to minus small e capital E रिलैक्सेशन टाइम अपन m. यहाँ पे सिर्फ e ही वेक्टर क्वांटिटी, तो e ऊपर तुम लोग एरो मार्क देख सकते हैं, ठीक है ना? And the drift velocity of electron lies in between 0.1 to 1 centimeter per second. क्लियर है ना? क्लियर है, बट जब 0. हाँ, electrons are drifted in 0.1 to 1 centimeter per second. You should not be confused by thinking the drift velocity of electron or by comparing the drift velocity of electron with the speed of the current. Drift velocity का speed is not equal to the speed of the current. Speed of the electron is in speed of the light, but the drift velocity का speed, that is 0.1 to 1 centimeter per second. But one thing is that if the drift velocity is not there, there is no chances of getting the current. Means to get the current, electric current, drift velocity is the must. Drift velocity is the responsible for producing electric current, but both are not equal. आज सपोज मान के चलो किसी का पापा फार्मर है, उनका बेटा इंजीनियर बन गया, उनका पापा के कारण से उनका बेटा बना है इंजीनियर है, बट इट डजंट मीन उनका पापा का प्रोफेशन और उनका बेटा का प्रोफेशन दोनों सेम है. दे विल बी डिफरेंट, बट उनका फादर इज रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर मेकिंग हिम an engineer. This is the relationship we will be finding here now. So what is the relationship or relation between drift velocity and electric current? The next portion is the relation between drift velocity and electric current. Drift velocity and electric current. Relation between drift velocity and electric current. So how to get the relationship between these two? Suppose you take one conductor. I am taking one conductor here. Kanchan, you are understanding? And apply the PD. You just apply the PD. If you maintain PD, automatically the current will be, because PD, how it will be maintained? You just connect the battery and you can get the PD, and the current will be flowing along this way, and electric field will be set up along this way. E. Electric field is set up along this way, and you will be finding the electrons are moving in opposite direction. देखो यहाँ पर इलेक्ट्रॉन इस तरफ भागेंगे, दौड़ने जाएंगे, opposite to that of the electric field तरफ वो आ जाएंगे इलेक्ट्रॉन से. Clear है ना? So simply you take it as the that is V is the PD maintained across, V equal to PD maintained, PD across the conductor, and L is the mainly length of the conductor, length of the conductor, you write speedily, length of the conductor. A is the area of cross section, of conductor, and that is N, you take it as the number of free electrons, number of free electrons per unit volume, that is number density. That is number density. I am taking the number density, number of electrons per unit. Huh? area of cross section. Area of cross section ठीक नहीं से. क्लियर है. अभी देखो, suppose the electrons across any cross section, if the electrons, they will be crushing. How many electrons are crushing? Or you can tell it as the total number of electrons are crushing the cross sectional area in the conductor. Or first of all, that is total number of free electrons in the conductor कितने calculate करो ना. Total free electrons in the conductor calculate करो. कितने free electron है? Total free electrons in the conductor कितने, कैसे calculate करेंगे बताओ. Total free electrons in the conductor, that is equal to total free electrons calculate करने जा रहे हो. You calculate the volume, उसके साथ number density multiply कर दो. नहीं, वॉल्यूम ऑफ द, क्योंकि दैट इज एन इक्वल टू नंबर ऑफ फ्री इलेक्ट्रॉन्स पर यूनिट वॉल्यूम. पर यूनिट वॉल्यूम में इतने इलेक्ट्रॉन है, तो टोटल वॉल्यूम में कितना है? टोटल वॉल्यूम इक्वल टू ए इंटू एल, एरिया ऑफ क्रॉस सेक्शन इंटू एल. टोटल वॉल्यूम इक्वल टू एरिया ऑफ क्रॉस सेक्शन इन टोटल फ्री एरिया ऑफ क्रॉस सेक्शन इंटू एल, दैट इज द टोटल वॉल्यूम यू आर गेटिंग मल्टीप्लाइड विथ नंबर डेंसिटी. दिस इज द टोटल नंबर ऑफ फ्री इलेक्ट्रॉन्स. तो टोटल चार्ज कितना कैलकुलेट करो? सिंपली टोटल चार्ज इन द कंडक्टर कैसे देखो कैलकुलेट करो. टोटल चार्ज ई मल्टीप्लाई कर देंगे नहीं, तो टोटल चार्ज कितना? हाँ क्यू इक्वल टू ए नहीं, टोटल चार्ज इक्वल टू क्यू इक्वल टू टोटल नंबर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन्स कितना था? ए एल एन था टोटल नंबर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन्स, उसके साथ ई मल्टीप्लाई कर दिया मैंने, तो टोटल चार्ज मेरे को मिल गया कि नहीं. तो टोटल चार्ज क्लियर है ना. सो ऑल द चार्जेस आर सपोज क्रशिंग द कंडक्टर, all the charges are suppose they are crushing the conductor in t time. तो what will be the t or time taken? Simply यहाँ पे लिख रहा हूँ time taken. Suppose whenever you are applying the PD, all the electrons they will be crushing the conductor. Time taken by the charge, by the charge, total charge, to cross the conductor, to cross the conductor of length L, of length L. 2 minute wait करो. Time taken by the charge to cross the conductor of length L. Clear है ना. So what will be the t? T equal to, you know it, T equal to V equal to S by T, V equal to S by T, T equal to S by V. S मतलब लेंथ L था, L by V कितना हो गया? VD. Because all the electrons are in the drift velocity. All the electrons are in the drift velocity. This much time will be taken by all the electrons to cross the conductor. I think up to this all of you are understanding. Yes. So what is the electric current? So electric current, you know the formula. Electric current I equal to how much? Equal to I equal to, you know the formula, Q upon T, and Q is equal to A L N E. ये Q is given and time is also given, L upon VD. and if you just LL getting cancelled, so you are finding NEAVD. NEAVD. So what is the current? The current setup equal to NEAVD in the conductor. ठीक है, NEAVD में याद करो, और याद नहीं आ रहे तो VENA, बीना भी याद करो, हाँ, जिसे करना है करो, दैट इज बीना याद करो और NEAVD करो, जो करना है करना याद. सो करंट इक्वल टू NEAVD. सो करंट किसके ऊपर डिपेंड करता है? नंबर डेंसिटी है. N is the number density, E is the charge of the electron, A is the area of cross section, VD is the drift velocity. So it is clear number density for a particular material will be the same, and electron charge of the electron is same, you know it, and area of cross section for a particular conductor will be the same. So how that I and VD is related? So I is directly proportional to VD. I is directly proportional to VD. I is directly proportional to VD. तो means more will be the VD, more will be the current. तो current VD के साथ डेवलप हो जाते हैं, बट current और VD both are not same. Current का speed and drift velocity of electron का speed both are not same. How it is? For example देखो, एक पाइप ले लो, बहुत लंबा वाला पाइप लो, ऐसे बड़े पाइप ले लो, एंड इट इज एक्सटेंडिंग अप टू 20 किलोमीटर, मान के चलो पाइप इज एक्सटेंडिंग. तो उसके अंदर तुम लोग जस्ट पैक करो बॉल, छोटे छोटे बॉल को पैक कर दो, ऐसे करके पैक कर दो. पैक है ना, ऐसे ऐसे पैक कर दो. दिव्या, यू आर अंडरस्टैंडिंग हियर? है कि नहीं दिव्या? यहाँ पे मैंने पैक कर दिया. पैक करने के बाद ये पैक कर दिया. यहाँ पर ए पर्सन ए इज सिटिंग हियर, अनदर पर्सन बी इज सिटिंग हियर. क्लियर? तो मैंने क्या किया कि ये पर्सन ए एक अनदर बॉल लाया, बॉल छोटे से बॉल लाया, इसके अंदर लगा के पुश कर दिया ऐसे. तो ये बॉल, दिस बॉल विल एंटर इनटू द पाइप. तो इमीडिएटली एज इट इज टोटली टाइटली पैक्ड, another ball will be falling down here. One ball is entering at end A and another ball will be falling at end B. If the A will ask that I am sending a ball and you must have received it, what the B will answer it? Yes, I received the ball. But what the ball he sent, that is not transferring directly here to. One ball is entering at one end and another ball is falling at another end. So this manner the electric current is set up. Whenever how it is? Suppose this ball is not actually transferring here. This ball is here taking the place of another ball and it is falling down. So during that the vibration among the balls will be transferred, and due to that vibration another ball is falling down. Another ball is falling down. So that vibration, the role of vibration means that is the drift velocity of the electrons. As and when the electrons will be moving opposite to that of the electric field, their vibrational energy will be transferred, and that is nothing but the current electricity. Current is moving, the speed of the vibration is no doubt the speed of the light. In this way the current flows through the conductor, but drift velocity or current speed both are not same, both are different, but drift velocity of the electron is responsible for producing the electric current. Clear है ना? I think you must have understood. कुछ समझ में आया? This is of your drift velocity. Okay. You just you go through and you will understand more about drift velocity. Okay. Thank you very much. Your time over, I think.